hold of some of his unpublished work, which we are working on gathering, hopefully, into some sort of collection. So keep your eyes peeled out for that. And tonight we're going to have a series of fantastic readers and friends of Asgeir's who will read some of his poems. And then in between that, we also have screenings of some of his readings, and at the end we will screen a trailer from a movie by Jón Magnússon. I guess it's on that, but I will repeat it. And it's a movie that follows Asgeir in 2017 working in some sort of sauna. It's going to be great. So, yes. I'd like to welcome Michael first.
So this is Asgeir's poem Salome on tram number 9. Oh no. Yet another poet I'll have to stand up for so he can write his newest so-called masterpiece on his clunky laptop. I remember the day I stopped dyeing my hair and would suddenly always get a seat on the tram, and suddenly all the aches in my feet and joints and back magically disappeared. That was before poets. Now you just hope they write something nice about it. Not like my dear old Kvetushka, who refused to stand up because her arthritis was unusually bad that day and got told off for not respecting the working poet in dirty dive bars in Žižkov for 2 weeks afterwards. Now she lives in Olomouc. She tells me they've solved the problem. They've solved the problem there by giving the poets their own personal chauffeur. So honest, ordinary folks can use public transport in peace. Maybe he'll write about my brief affair with Karel Kryl in the 1960s. Maybe he'll write about all the other poems and songs I've been in. But no, he's probably right about that dumb blonde in front who works at my local cafe and always gets my order wrong. Poets don't really appreciate knowledge because then they would ask rather than just write. Ask about the pain in other people's joints, not just theirs. Kvetushka is texting me, saying the reprieve in Olomouc was short-lived because as soon as ordinary people could sit, they would all turn into poets. She even sends me some of her own, saying it's only a text message, don't you dare call it a poem. Then I'll lose my spot on the tram. The poet leaves the tram half-sentence after the newest fashion, or as Kvetushka just texted, as the rain pours down the tram window, I secretly photograph a stranger and think of you secretly killing poets.
Hello, I'm Marko. I will read 3 short poems from Asgeir that I like very much. I start with one very short, which is from his first collection, The Future. And it's quite fun. Natural Menu. In a cafe in Kiev, I wrote a poem in Cyrillic about the steppes of Russia, the rainforest of the Amazon, and the volcanoes of Iceland. And forgot the poem with a tip. I never found out what happened to it, but my friend Sergei later told me a true story of the ostentatious tourist who orders steppes, rainforest, and volcanoes from the menu, all in flawless Ukrainian. And this one, some of you for sure know it, or heard it in some reading. It's called When the Cleaning Ladies Take Over. When the cleaning ladies take over, everybody will have to take off their shoes. When the cleaning ladies take over, those who take the chair off the table before it's rolled will be the first against the wall. When the cleaning ladies take over, the world will be spotless. No. When the cleaning ladies take over, no one will ever clean anything ever again, and the world will be dirty and honest. This is actually up for debate. This could cause a collapse. We are not all the same, even if you think so. Some of us hate to scrub floors, others love it. Some of us hate those who make us scrub the floors so much they want them to do it. Some of us hate the scrubbing itself and don't want anybody else to scrub ever again. Some of us love to scrub and want others to scrub too. But when the cleaning ladies take over, the revolution will be televised. When the cleaning ladies take over, you would better pray you remember to return your tray. When the cleaning ladies take over, all the world's bosses will have to work overtime to rub their backs, their shoulders and their ankles. When the cleaning ladies take over, the world will be spotless. Last one, before video, is news, no news. Do you have something new? No. I just have old words, old poems and old thoughts, old news. Don't really like the new news. They are too much like the old news. I've got nothing new. The world is still ending, the sea is still rising, the virus will still catch us all, people will still get drunk, the president will still suck. But it might be a new president. He might suck in a different way. It could be a new variant of the virus. It could give us superpowers. Maybe it will change us all into bats and pangolins. And I can't decide which one I want to be. Bats are cool, but pangolins are cuddly. Do I want to be cuddly or cool? Live alone in the night or hang out in the zoo where everybody hugs me? Anyway, I got nothing new. We are still all the same boring old humans. Except for that guy in the front row. He's changing, look. Maybe I will have something new after all.
You. Nice. You're not the devil.
The southern wind blew you to me.
Because the devil sometimes
But the northern wind took a signal away.
plays and dances with you nuts. You're not big clever anyways.
Will you be my penguin?
You guys be mixed.
Will you calm me with your black wings as I rub your white belly?
And then let me die.
I'm
What?
trying reaching you, but it's too far. I don't have a helicopter.
You're worse than that.
Steal
You're worse than my negative thoughts.
the helicopter to the base. It's a helicopter alive.
Warning!
And
And as I love you.
I'm 1 kilometer closer to you. I lost a finger typing this message. It's coming.
Because you're like Judas and Jesus, both. You're making it harder.
I lost another finger.
So while sticking you out with the devil smell and I lost,
Typing in this cold is really fucking hard.
from my mouth.
My phone keeps dying when I try to take a picture of the penguins.
Kill the lost.
Ah, you're a baby penguin.
Again and again and again and again. You just stand from the dust to dirty dust, come on.
The penguins have surrounded me.
You've chosen the wrong ones.
I don't know if I will survive. There's too many of them.
Well, the battle might be long.
I only have 7 fingers left.
You forgot. You so-called devil.
It's weird suddenly being left-handed this late in your life.
You're strong, and I mean it.
I'm a punchy lefty. I hope you can still know me with all my 6 fingers.
I'm really cold indeed. Please, what do you think?
The penguins took caught up with me. Perhaps the next message will be sent by a penguin.
Maybe you should receive the sea.
If this will be my last message, remember my love is true.
Design the new sea.
Revenge of the Marsupials. While the koala bears burn, I pour gasoline on my car. When the kangaroo fails to jump over the fire, I order lemur meat for my private jet. When a firefighter accidentally steps on a possum, I call my friend from the Russian mafia, my Igor. He scores me some meat from the last Tasmanian tiger for the wedding, slowly cooked over forest fires. Yet I had a baby kangaroo when I was 6. I didn't have any friends apart from this baby kangaroo. The baby kangaroo was my first friend, but then everybody else wanted to be my friend too. The recipe for popularity when you were 6 is to have a really cute marsupial. But then he died. My lovely little kangaroo baby was drowned in the toilet by jealous school bullies. And now, finally, it will avenge that. Now the bullies buy electric cars and go vegan, but it's too late. The ghost of the kangaroo baby that you drowned in the school toilets at the children's school at Akureyri, December the 1st, 1982, will whisper in my ear and the whole world to destroy us all for killing the only kangaroo baby that made it all the way to Akureyri. He will avenge all the kangaroo babies that have been killed through the centuries, avenge all the koala bears, avenge all the Tasmanian tigers. He will avenge all the underage pretty thieves who died on the first fleet to Australia. He will avenge the Aborigines, and he will avenge the Tasmanian tiger. Because the doubters are true, global warming is not caused by men. It was the Tasmanian devil who melted the glaciers. It was the mother of my kangaroo baby that lit the forest fires. There is a koala bear waiting to push the button on a nuclear launch in the Arctic. When that happens, the polar bears will avenge, and we, sinful humans, will just watch and regret the moment when we drowned an innocent kangaroo baby in a school toilet at the children's school of Akureyri on December the 1st, 1982.
Or the third floor, depending on how it counts. Window open, curtains indecisive. The tram driver is awake. The screech wakes you up every 40 minutes on a hot summer day. Exterior, tram number 91, 7 passengers, and me. I haven't seen the sun for 2 months. Except that one time I couldn't sleep, and nobody noticed those 3 times I fell asleep under the wheel the following night. The world is just too fast. I dream about my day off, when I can walk Route 18 and smell the summer air. Maybe chat with a homeless person between Mývatn and Spiro, and then invite the event he's still there. Stop by the bakery that always smells like the cinnamon buns they make back in my village. If those night shifts are around, if this night around. There's a pub at the back of the tram that has followed everybody. Everybody except me. 2 lonely souls who never meet, since there's almost a whole throne between them. I don't really want to be in though, I just like the idea of him. My idea of a band will always talk like Bukowski, even if not even Bukowski talks like Bukowski. When both of them are on the 12th beer and 13th shot of vodka, not to mention that we pink stuff in this bottle. Just like I don't sound like that. Not like some pretentious poet's idea of a drunk driver. A poet that is only on his third beer.
This is called Elvis Lives. Elvis lives, he plays poker with Hitler and Frida Kahlo at a tiny cafe on a side street to the stock exchange. Stalin works there, sometimes drops by after work, and sneaks a pinch of vodka into Hitler's cocoa cup. Time heals all wounds, he sometimes says, and they all know it's a lie. Hitler will never forgive when he stole Eva away from him. Eva Braun never comes to this little cafe. Frida hates Hitler, but wants to understand him. Paint the painting of all paintings about evil and forgiveness. Yet, she mainly wants to beat Hitler in poker as revenge for all the women in the gas chambers. Meanwhile, Elvis composes melancholic tunes about sorrows and victories in poker, and wonders if he had turned into a big star in the Third Reich.
It's called the chair, so I thought I would be the chair. Why are you sitting here? That's my home. How dare you sit here? That's my seat. Who do you think you are? I don't know. What do you mean? Nothing. What do you mean? I'm asking the questions. What are you asking? What do you mean? Why are you asking me? Because I'm lost. Where are you coming from? I can't remember. I just remember that once I was sitting there. This is a good seat. I sat and watched my city. My city. No, my city. Ours? I was here first. And I'm here now. I was here before you arrived. Before this log in the river showed up, before that ship started to sail, before those ducks were born, before you sat down. I am that log, this ship, those ducks. I know, and I'm tired of all those new logs, those new ships, those loud screeching birds, everything. Everything changes. And my feet are killing me. Do you want a seat? Yes, please.
Thank you.